Alright guys, I got a couple things here to show you this week. As I mentioned in a channel update, I'm not going to be doing haul videos every single week anymore. And today, that is the day that this officially starts. So today you're going to get a haul video, next week you're getting a physical media review, and then in a couple weeks we'll get another haul video in there. That's just how it's going to be for a little bit. That doesn't mean there won't be haul videos on the side. But I usually try to do a comic haul video every Tuesday. That is no longer going to happen. It's going to flip-flop between physical media, haul video, physical media, haul video. So, let's get into the cool stuff we got here today. And let's start with the comics. This is actually a pretty exciting week for comics. Despite there only being 3 things this week that I picked up, I think all these things are pretty cool. Start with the least cool thing. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, Mutant Nation. I'm going to be honest. If I wasn't I got to collect all the TMNT stuff, I probably would stop reading this. But I'm going to finish it through. This storyline, I'm not really getting it. But this is a cool cover nonetheless. And TMNT always excites me, right? Whether it's good or bad. The only things I haven't really gotten into TMNT lately is the Power Rangers TMNT crossovers. Power Rangers was the thing I was into at a time and place, but not right now. And then I have not been really into, I've been reading the Saturday Morning Adventures stuff, but I've been not actually buying the weekly issues. This is the most exciting thing for a lot of people. This is a comic crossover that got announced and then came out so quick. And that is the DC Sonic the Hedgehog crossover. Yeah, baby, that's pretty cool. Hopefully this is better than that WB Multiverses crossover where they actually kind of play around with the characters, have more fun. It wasn't bad, but it was just okay. And the last thing I grabbed here, out of new weekly issues, was the last Superman: The Last Days of Lex Luthor, Book 2. I love the first issue, so I can only imagine what this is going to be like. Yeah, these are incredible reads, and man, I'm in love with it. Can't wait for more. So, I will probably have a review up on my main channel for that. And then this I ordered. This was $10. That's why I ordered it. And this is Ironheart Riri Williams. I think this is just an origin for the character. I bought this because it was $10. And we're getting an Ironheart show, and I kind of want to be familiar with that character from the comics. We saw her in Black Panther, the last movie, but I kind of want to know more about this character so I can kind of get a sense for what the show's going to be like, because I just don't know what that show. Maybe I'll review this, not necessarily sure. Don't think I will. I am going to review an Iron Man related piece of media, because of course Ironheart, Iron Man. There's the connection before that show comes out. I actually have multiple Marvel animated shows I'm currently watching through and planning videos on for Fantastic Four and Ironheart. So, that'll be fun. And then, let's get into the rant for this video. In fact, this video may be titled Moana 2 Rant or something like that. So, I grabbed Moana 2 on Blu-ray. And if you know me, I don't buy movies on Blu-ray that have 4Ks. I don't do that. But for this one, I did. And it's kind of hard for me to say I did that. Like, a part of me wants to throw up in my mouth a little bit. I'm not exaggerating, but I got Moana on 4K. Of course, I want Moana 2 on 4K, but why didn't I do it? Well, I can't do the Disney Steelbook thing. If you don't know, Disney stopped handling all their physical media in-house, and ever since Sony's kind of been helping with that, it's not just Disney doing it, they've kind of gotten into this model now where for their animated titles and certain other movies, it's not just the animated ones. They did this with Willow, they put that on 4K. You cannot buy the movie on 4K without buying it in a steelbook for $50. And we're talking about Moana 2. A movie that, by all intents and means, is not a horrible movie. It's just mediocre. And And even if it wasn't a mediocre, let's say this is a great movie, which is not, but let's say it is. It's an hour and a half kids movie. Do you really want to pay $50 for that? Hell no. So, because I canceled my pre-order for that Steelbook, because I was going to bite the bullet and just fuck it, because I have a complete Disney animated movie collection. I have a complete Pixar collection, complete DreamWorks collection. I want to have all these in 4K as many as I can. Of course, not all the Disney animated movies have 4Ks. But as many of them I can get, I want on 4K. But I just said, fuck it, I can't do it. So, I don't know if I will be able to do that for all the titles Disney puts out. Like, I know Captain America, I'm going to get the 4K, whether it's $50 or not. Star Wars, of course, I'll always do that. Zootopia comes out later this year. Probably going to pre-order that fucking 4K Steelbook for $50. I don't know what to like. I'm not going. The goal is to stop doing that, but as a collector, I enjoy these things. I'm going to justify what I'm going to justify. I am going to try and do better though, because this Disney way of doing things is getting really out of hand. It's really shitty on us, the consumers, and just not appropriate for Disney as a company to believe that they could just price gouge us like this. And, for what? I don't know. I think if I loved this movie, I might have gotten the 4K still, right? Just because, I loved it. And, I'll tell you the truth. Because I bought this, I was able to go on eBay and order some out-of-print titles and a couple other things I wanted and order those instead. So I was able to get the movie I wanted at a cheaper price, $25 for a Blu-ray, which is normal. That's pretty fair. Like $25 for a Blu-ray, I think is okay, especially a Disney title. But yeah, so I just went ahead and snagged it for the price that I got it at, and I'm happy with it. I'll probably watch this pretty soon because, I only saw this the one time in theaters. I'm watching right now? The Lethal Weapon movies. I think when I'm done with that, I'm going to watch Moana 2. I'm watching 4 tomorrow. Which will be quite the juxtaposition, right? Violent action movies, Mel Gibson, Danny Glover, and then I'm going to turn on Moana 2. But I enjoyed this movie. I didn't hate it. I think it's fine. But yeah, I think so many of us are angry with the Steelbook thing. But I think everybody that I've seen angry about it is still fucking buying them. That's my problem. All those people you see people complain about the price of the Deadpool ones, it's like, fuck you, you bought them. And I didn't buy the 4K Steelbook at Deadpool 2, or Deadpool Wolverine. So, all I'm saying is, we vote with our dollars, make what decision's best for you. I'm not telling you to not buy the Steelbook if you can justify that. But for me, I think it's disgusting, and I need to find a way to kind of circumvent these Steelbooks.